boy Believe Geek Works, back at it again, as I'm always back at it. Alright, right now I'm gonna pick up some orders. Today's looking lovely. You know, right now I have like $200 worth of orders that so far that I have in the morning right now, that I'm gonna do right now. I use this app not every single week. It all depends on if I go out there every day. But if I go out there every day, I'm guaranteed, since I start using this app, I make over 1,200 to 1,100 every single week. Credit, because without this app, I would not be sticking with gig apps without this app. All right, I don't know about you, but I know about me. All right, so I'm off to the store right now. I'm gonna show you how much order I'm getting. Let's go. All right, so let me show you the orders right now that I'm getting using this app. You know, let's go. Let's show you. Actions speak louder than words. 23, 29, 27, 48, 51, 20. That's $200 right there. All right, and on my way to getting all of these done, I'm not gonna say guarantee, but you have to think positive to do positive. So I know I will get at least 1 or 2 more orders, and this should take me, it's not school time, it's not much traffic, you know, should take me around 2 hours and a half tops. But unless I get some more orders, and I got hold up at one of the locations that I'm supposed to go to pick up. So guys, please remember to like, subscribe for more content. Let's go to pick up these orders. All right, so I'm gonna pick up the order. Orders are ready. That normally don't happen, but it's what it is. Let's go pick up the order. All right, so this is one of the order. This order is paying me the 52 or 53, and this order is paying me the $48 or 49. So, and he's going for one more order. I'm gonna load this in the van and then get started on the journey. All right, 11 minutes away from the first drop. Gonna drop all that refrigerator. Let's go. All right, reach at the destination. Gonna deliver the fridge right now and go. No time to waste. No time. All right, I'm gonna put it right there beside the car and leave. All right, easy peasy, get that one done easy. Off to the next stop. No time to waste. All right, reach at the other pickup. I have 2 pickup here. Let's make this money today. You know, this app, as I said, maintain my cargovan business very well. You know, it pays me well. I have no problem with it. All right, no one is here, so that's good. It's a good sign. All right, this is one of the orders. This order paid me $23. I'm gonna put this in the van and go back inside and get the other order. All right, so this is the other order. Not bad. Let's go. All right, 7 minutes away from the first drop. Let's get this done this morning. It's really cold, but let's make this money. All right, as I said, this app, you know, is roadie. You know, there's a lot of bad things about roadie, but trust me, for me, roadie, I have no problem whatsoever with roadie using this app. You know, there's a lot of orders. To this morning, since I've been doing roadie, it's the most orders I've seen come out on roadie with all the stores. The most. Each store have like 6, 7 each store. And where I live around 4 Home Depots. 1, 2, yes, 4. Right, I got 2 deliveries from 2 of them out of the 4. So as I said, I have nothing bad about roadie. Roadie's been perfect for me, and it's what it is. All right. All right, reach at one of the drop. Gonna do everything right there at the garage. So let's go. All right, leave everything right there. It's time to take a picture and leave. All right, as I said, with roadie, you may be thinking, oh, it's coincidental that I'm been stocking orders. As I said, I've done over 1,000 roadie gigs. I will talk it in the next, I do believe the video coming Sunday. How much it pays me in total for the year, how much I work, etc. That video is coming out soon. But as I said, at least 4 times a week to three the minimum that I don't stock orders. But 4, guarantee 3 times a week I stock orders, like guarantee for me. You know, I go out there every morning, wake up every morning, think positive, you know, that things are gonna happen, and it does happen, you know. And I work, you know, as I said, all the other apps, maybe you think I'm only doing roadie. Yes, right now I'm only doing roadie because that's where I'm seeing a lot of money right now, so I'm just sticking with roadie. Dispatch coming out with some orders, but you know, they want to give you 50 miles for like $100 or so. But if I see some roadie that I could do, then fine. And as I said, when I just started out this cargo van business, it was very, very hard, you know, because I didn't understand it and I didn't have much app, you know. So I do believe next year is gonna be big, bad, and better, because I'm on like 10 apps I'm active on. You know, next year it's gonna be way, way better for me, way, way better. Give glory to God with that, you know. And it should be better, you know, even in the summer doing, it's gonna be great for me. So last year I started off with just roadie and Senpex and Zifty, and I do believe deliver that, and it works for me. So just imagine in the next 6 months from now or 4 months from now, when the weather kind of change a little, it's gonna be way, way better for me. So that's what I'm hoping for. Think positive, do positive, and get it. And I still want to get some more apps that I'm trying to get on. You know, the more apps for me is the better for me, that I could go out there and make more money. So right now I'm 1 minute away from this job, so let's show you when I'm at the next job. Reach at the deliver location. It's a signature require. So guess what, I'm trying to call the client, waiting, and that's the order for the $53. So if they're not there today, that's their good. For $51 I would be making double for that, but I'm not, you know, I want to get it delivered, but if they're not available, it's what it is, right? All right, I guess double is going for me. You know, roadie support, I call roadie support, call them, and I call them about 3-4 times. I'm at the door, you know, no one is answering their doorbell. So guess what, that double for me today. Easy money. That's why I told you about this app, you know. That's why I love this app. All right, I told you about this app. I have no problem with it, you know. So let's continue with the drop off and go and get this done, and then I will have this deliver back at Home Depot shortly. So that's what it is. All right, reach at Home Depot, got 3 pickup here. Let's go get it. I did got 3 more orders back at the Home Depot where I have the return to. I got a pickup from that store, so when I go there to drop off, I will have a pickup there also. So things is looking good for me today, and roadie's been perfect this morning so far. All right, way over my minimum already, so that's a plus. So let's see how everything brings. All right, that's a roadie worker right there getting their order. That's a female getting their order. I'm not taking that. As you see, everyone out here could go out here and make this money. Don't be shy, don't be scared of money. No. All right, so this is one of the order, and this is one of the order, and this is one of the order. Three pickups. Go put this in my van and come back for that. All right, 12 minutes to the first stop. So these 3 stops that I just take up is going in the same exact, like a street apart, different street apart. Should take me 10 minutes to get done, and then I have the two long box to deliver, and then I have to go back to the Home Depot to have that return, and then I have to pick up, which I have another pickup there. So I'm trying to get everything done as quick as possible. I'm trying to reach at the other Home Depot by 11. That because as you guys know, that 11:05 job, I'm counting on that job to see if I could get at least 2 more, and that will be good for me for today. All right, so far I'm nailing my 300 limit, which has been happening all of this week, over 300, almost $300 for one of the day. But you know, so far so good, everything is going perfect for me, so let's go. All right, reach at the one of the stop, gonna get everything and deliver right there. Let's go. Right there, let's take a picture and leave. All right, should be around 2 minutes or less from the other stop, because it's right over the other block right there. Reach at the next, gonna get everything delivered right there and go. All right, get everything delivered right here, take a picture and leave. All right, so as I told you guys on the last video I post, I said this Thursday should be a lot of order with salt, which I've 3 of my deliver today have delivered salt. So you just have to know the market and, you know, predict, because I assume that I know that there would be snow, which the snow that fall, the snow that fall on Tuesday. So I know that there would be salt gonna be an order in today. So 3 orders gone so far today with delivering salt. Let's wait on I have 3 more drop in the van right now. So let's go and get it done before 11 and wait on the 11:05 drop. I got some hold up at my last Home Depot that I went to, hold me up like 25 minutes, but it's what it is. Still not complaining, still maintaining, so it's what it is. All right, I see order just come out on Senpex for $34. Maybe I take it. I'll let you know in a few minutes. Sometime when you let it wait for a few minutes, it's add up to about $40. So take that gamble. I'll already be making money today already, so if I don't get it, I don't get it. But I'm not gonna take it. I'm going to that location, around that location in the next few minutes, the other order that I have to pick up. So let's wait. I'll let you guys know. Let's take a picture.
Yeah.
All right, so that was that. I'm 9 minutes away from the other drop. 9 minutes, and I'm gonna check back on that Senpex order, and then I'll let you know. All right, the order has went up. I'm gonna take it now. All right, so now it was, you see, 38. So let's take it. Take task. All right, so that's how I do it, guys. All right, as I told you, my channel is about live, no edit, like less editing, on exactly show you how I'm doing it. You know, you may be wondering how I say I make 300, 400 every day. That's how I do it. You know, I take risk with everything. As you see, the order popped up for 34, but I know if you let it stay there for a few minutes, it's gonna go up, you know, and every dollar counts. Every dollar count in this gig world. All right, so I do it. I take the risk, because somebody else could have said, oh, I want this, I want to get this, I want to take it, you know, but nobody take it, and so I have it. So right now I'm over 300. If I go there and get that order in time and everything, I should be over 300 this morning. All right, it hasn't reached 11:05 drop yet. After I deliver this one, I'm gonna go straight to that Lowe's, because that Senpex is picking up from a Lowe's. So I'm gonna go straight to the Lowe's and pick up that order, and then I'll be going straight to the Home Depot to drop that off, pick up, and the same place in the same vicinity where I'm gonna drop off the Senpex order is the same place that I'm gonna go with the order that I should pick up from Home Depot. So you have to know how to, whenever you're multi-apping or you're doing more than one route, you see other jobs. As I said, try to take the jobs that's going in the same direction. So meaning maybe they're 3 or 4 or 3 miles apart, but not in the opposite direction. So if you're going this way, you continue going this way. Don't try to get one here, no. All right, so that's the reason why I could use those 2 apps at once, because the both of them are going in the same direction, and it's much easier. All right, so the app don't have to reach out to you or blah blah blah, but it's what it is. So far so good. All right, as I said, guys, just continue, like, subscribe to my channel, and you know we're doing it. So thank you very much. All right, reach at the drop off. Gonna deliver these 2 boxes, and then I have the return to go, and then that's the return right there. This is what I'm delivering right now. All right, leaving it right there. Take a picture. Front door for me to bet on. I only got 1 so far for $10. Yeah, this one is a return, and this one is the one I got earlier, and this is the one that I just got, and this is the same place I'm going with the Senpex order. So that's the reason why I take the Senpex order. All right, so I don't know what, I haven't seen any upload at this store or this store. All right, so I'm right here, and I never take these orders, never. 5 for 24, no, it's not worth it right now. And it's no 20 items, no, I never take those orders. All right, so I know, let's see, this one upload one more. I bet on this one for $29. It's weighing 11 pounds, so that's the reason why I submit for that one. So okay, so that order for $29, I got it. It's right here. I just got it. So I don't know what happened, why no order hasn't come out for the 11:05 drop. 1 minute away from Lowe's, or a couple seconds, so I'll let you know when I get the order. All right, reach at Lowe's. Let's go inside and get this order. All right, I just see BJ's order comes out. They're likely gonna give it to me. It's not paying good much, but it's, let me show, paying $49 for 3 items. Let's see, I do believe I've seen this order before. Hey, what's up? All right, I do believe maybe this could be my order, but all right, so this is the order I'm picking up from Senpex. I hate Senpex order, but it's what it is. It's paying me the $38 from Lowe's. It's 3 sheetrock. I hate it, sheetrock. But get that BJ's order, which is the one that's paying the $49. So don't ask me how I'm getting these orders. Rody's just giving it to me because I submit for it and they give it to me. So let's go. All right, reach back at home there to put the order. So this is the order that I just picked up. Let's take a picture and go. I have one more pickup at the next Home Depot, paying me, this order is for $29. The other order is for $27. So let's go and get this order. All right, Depot. This one is like 5 minutes away from the other one, so it's not that far, guys. Let's go. But this is the problem. I have like 6 persons in front of me. That's the problem. All right, so I see BJ's just upload another order for $62. I have a pickup there, so I'm gonna try to get this order for $62. This order is paid 20 pounds, but I know it's gonna be some more because BJ's has been slacking recently, so I doubted this one item, but this is what it is. Let's see if I get it. All right, guys, as I told you, I show you everything in real time. There's orders, so this is 2 BJ's order that I need to pick up right now, 62 and 49. All right, It's a good day today. So today total I will be making $400, what is on my board, regarding what I've done this morning already. So far so good today. And that's the reason why I said this app, I make over 1,200 every single week using this app. All right. Even when I have so much orders on my board, Roadie's still sending me orders to add other stops. But look at it, no. Alright, so this is the order. Let's go. I reach at the first stop, and after this stop, I'm gonna have deliver the Senpex order. So let's deliver the shed right here. It's a signature require. So like, it's coming. Hey, what's up? And that's good. So let's go. Alright, be good. Alright. Alright, that's good. That's perfect right there. The customer tipped me $10. So that's good. $10. Alright, so I'm about 3 minutes to drop off the Senpex order. So as I told you guys, it was in the same direction that I was going. So that's the reason why I take the Senpex order. Alright, so 5 minutes, let's get it done. Alright, reach at the I'm gonna get everything delivered and lean up on this fence right here. So let's go get it done as quick as possible, because I need to go to BJ's right now. So this is the only thing I have left to deliver today. So that's gonna be delivered. Pick up the BJ's and leave. This is where I left the orders. So I'm around 12 minutes away from BJ's, so let's go. I reach BJ's. I'd get in a park, go inside and get these two orders. One of them I'm kind of have a iffy about, and the other one is fine. So let's go inside and see how it goes. I got another order from Home Depot for $51 also, but I'm kind of thinking if I should do that or not. So all right, that's the order. Pay me the $62, and the other one they're coming. So let's go to the drop off right now. It's a little bed base, like I do believe it's like a twin bed. Yeah. I reached back at the Home Depot, my third time at this Home Depot for the day. Third time. And I have two pickup here at this Home Depot. Time. One for $51 and one for $11, going exactly the same address. Should not the same address, but on the same street, because you see when it comes out on the same street. So let's go in at this order, and I have the BJ's orders to deliver. I'm gonna try to, I don't want this video to be 25 minutes long. I'm trying to cut down on that, but it's what it is. Let's park and go inside. All right, the line is too long and I need to go home, so maybe I cancel those two orders, but I'm just gonna go and have BJ's orders delivered right now. All right, I'm not being too greedy. I believe I'm gonna cancel those two orders right now. Somebody go there and get them, and it's what it is. I know dollars today, but you can't be too greedy. You know, the line is like 10 person in front of me, and there's only like 2 workers. All right, let me show you how I cancel. This is not the one. Okay, right here. All right, so this is a 2 order. All right, one was paying me I know this the order, $50. Just say it don't worth it. All right, so I have that canceled. That's what it is. All right, I'm gonna get the ball rolling and have the BJ's orders be delivered. You know, you can't be too greedy. You know, I have some things to do, so let somebody go there and get those orders. They should be up on the board right now. Let me show you this. All right, This is the one for 51 I just put back, and this is the one for the $11. So let somebody go there and get that order. I'm off. All right. All right, it's going in this building, so let's get it up. BJ's up right there. All right.
5C.
Yes,
all
definitely. Right. Don't worry. I trust you. All right. Okay, hold on. All right, then. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Be good. All right, so that was easier than I thought. The customer come to meet me. As you can see, easy $62. Very easy. All right, so as I said, I'm gonna let the video come to an end right here. I still have deliverers leave, but I don't want the video to be too long. You know, so I want to say thank you guys for watching, and please like, subscribe to my channel. Don't hesitate to leave a comment. Until then, see you guys tomorrow. Let's go. Poof.